In this tutorial in Microsoft Word, I'd like to show you some keyboard shortcuts to insert some common symbols in your document. We have it described on the screen that you see, but before we actually get into these, I'd like to show you the long way to do this. To insert a character that's not on your keyboard, you click on the Insert tab above the ribbon. And then you choose the symbol set, and you can insert some of the ones you've used last. If you don't see what you want here, you click on More Symbols. And then you go to the character set that you want in order to find the symbols that you can insert. You can pick any of them. There are special characters, such as a couple we'll deal with here: copyright, registered, and trademark. But then you can also go to your regular text for any of these symbols. We'll go to Times New Roman and go to this font, and then we could insert at the place of the cursor any of the characters that we happen to see in this character set on the screen. And so this gives you an option of all the kinds of things you can use using each, and they also give you a summary of the character code and some of the most recently used symbols. So that's how you can do the long way of inserting symbols into your document. So we're going to show you a much faster way for some of the more common symbols. If you're typing along and you want to say, I paid Joe 45 cents, the quick way to do that is after you type the digit 5, use the Control key, hold it down, and hold it down, and then press the / key. That's the key that's on your question mark key. Just hold it and press it down. Don't do anything, and then just press the C key, and it'll turn the next item into a cents sign. So you hold the Control key down and press the / at the same time. You let up, then press C, and you get the cents key. Now if we want to do the degrees, 75 degrees outside, I hold my Control and Shift key down, and while they're held down, I press the ampersand. Now it looks like nothing happens, but on my keyboard, if I hit space after that, that will trigger it to insert the degree sign. So again, what I do, I'll back it up again. I hold the Control Shift down, and while they're down, press the ampersand, and then all I do is do space bar, and the degree sign shows up. If I want to insert the copyright symbol, I hold the Control key and Alt key down at the same time, hit the C key, and that gives me my copyright. So Control Alt at the same time, then I hit while they're held down, I press C. Now the trademark is like that, only it's the letter T. Hold the Control Alt at the same time, hit the T key, and I get my TM, my trademark symbol. Another thing is the ellipses. Now you can say, I'm your friend, and then you can do 3 dots, ... You can count on me. An easier way to do that is simply to hold the Control and Alt key down at the same time, hit a period. And this will insert an ellipsis. And when you run a spell check, it will not see this as a sentence followed by 2 periods. It understands it's an expression, and you have it right. You don't have to worry about, is there a space before the first period? Is there a space after the last period? You just hold the Control and Alt key down. I'll use it between these 2 words. I'll take out the space, Control Alt, and hit the period. And now it understands exactly what your intent is. So this gives you 5 simple options for shortcuts to some pretty common symbols. I find occasionally I want the cent symbol in particular, and the degree symbol, and the ellipsis is really nice as well. Copyright and trademark maybe less often, but it's nice to be able to do this all right from your keyboard.